And now it's time for Development Debates. We dig deeper into some of the questions shaping the future and present of China. Today, we discuss why Chinese hotels are voluntarily getting rid of their 5-star ratings. A 5-star hotel is supposed to be the fanciest and most luxurious hotel offered in China. They might be as nice as an internationally renowned hotel that caters to the every need of its guests, or sometimes they just appeal to the right clients and pay off the right people in power. The National Tourism Administration are the ones with the power here. They pick the lucky ones who get to be rated 5 out of 5 stars, and they also have the power to rate lesser hotels on the 1 to 5 scale. But despite all that hard work, or whatever other convincing might have been involved, these hotels no longer want 5 stars. Since reputation, face, and ego are so highly valued in this country, that means something is off. At the provincial session of the Zhejiang province, the representative of the China Tourism Association, Chen Maolin, said that over 50-starred hotels in the country voluntarily applied to lower their ratings in 2013, and many hotels with plans to apply for more stars have put that idea on hold. This might be weird for countries other than China. It might actually be weird for any hotel in the entire industry worldwide, and it's actually still weird in China. It just has more rationale now in China than it usually would. The Chinese central government's austerity measures have cracked down on many corruption-related industries. Most local governments have started cutting their public budgets. Officials are not allowed to use public money for government meetings at 5-star hotels. This has quickly led to a drop in sales at 5-star hotels. According to a report released by the China Tourist Hotels Association, last year the occupying rate of hotels with 3 stars or more is around 53%. So nearly half the hotel rooms were empty last year, and the revenues from meetings dropped nearly 18% from the previous year. Since officials can't go to top-rated hotels anymore, the hotels want to lower their ratings so they can keep them as customers. Chen says that this is a good sign the austerity measures are working. Officials can no longer go to the super fancy hotels and waste tons of money. According to Chen, many previous high-end hotels have lowered their standards and started looking to more ordinary consumers. Many big dining and meeting halls were previously prepared for government activities, and now most of them have been split into more rooms. Chen says this saves lots of resources. And as the high-end restaurants are losing market share, future investors will change their plans and invest in more hotels targeting ordinary consumer-friendly hotels. An article on cnhubei.com, written by a columnist named Zhang Weibin, had a different idea. Zhang said that the real reason for hotels to lower the star level is to make it easier for officials to spend money. He praises the austerity measures by China's new leadership. However, he says there's always countermeasures for new policies. Earlier this year, on the 15th of January, the Beijing municipal government released a note asking all the high-end restaurants and luxury private clubs to shut down for rectifications. Because of this notice, lots of clubs quickly changed their names so they would instead be considered tea houses or normal restaurants. By doing this, they can easily avoid being investigated by the government. Zhang thinks the lower star strategy is a similar behavior to cope with the government policy. He says very few hotels would really cut their prices just because they have less stars. With less stars, government officials will be allowed to book these hotels with public expenses. Officials can then justifiably spend 5-star money on staying in a 4-star hotel. Corruption is a severe problem in China, as corruption is deeply ingrained in the culture of business and governance here. The industries that are under attack are making simple switches to adapt. As long as the government officials aren't being closely watched with their budgets, then it's not likely that the lavish spending will come to an end.